The St. Christopher Ear and Seaports Authority, SCASPA, and the Government of St. Kitts by extension, was granted arbitration award in the case relating to the second cruise pier at Port Zante.
It started in 2019 from June, and the claims keep on adding until the arbitration hearing took place in December, and in February it was held virtually. And we got back the award in June of 2020. And I must say that SCASPA and St. Kitts and Nevis was successful in that arbitration.
The contractor initiated arbitration against SCASPA in 2019 over unpaid claims of US $15.2 million, which equates to over EC $41 million. SCASPA's acting chief executive officer, CEO, Tofida Stewart, said that a decision was rendered in June of 2021. The contractor claimed US $1.5 million related directly to the contract work. Other claims ranged from stevedoring, loading and offloading, additional dredge work, additional piling, and costs increased during the process. Claims were also made for additional adverse weather conditions as well as utilities and more. According to a release from the Government Information Service, the tribunal ruling was overwhelmingly in favor of SCASPA.
The tribunal ruled that the claims, most of them, were null and void, in other words. What they've awarded, well, let me just highlight some of the claims that they had. They had claims for stevedoring, for additional dredge work, for additional piling, for changing costs. They've indicated that during the process, costs increased. They had claims for exceptional adverse weather conditions, for utilities, etc. So our engineer would have reviewed those claims and would have advised SCASPA that based on the contract that we have, which was a fixed price contract, that those claims should not be honored. And so we agreed and we went to arbitration. Now the tribunal ruled that SCASPA is only liable to pay $294,000 in losses arising from adverse weather conditions. And of course, the $1.5 million that I spoke about initially, which related to the contract itself, that amount had to be paid. So out of the $15 million, SCASPA simply had to pay $294,000. Now, on top of that, because the pier was completed later than expected, it was supposed to be completed in September, we took it over in December. The tribunal awarded damages, delayed damages to SCASPA, and so the contractor has to pay to SCASPA $624,000 US.
The acting CEO expressed pleasure with the arbitration decision. She indicated that while there are several minor repairs to be carried out at the second cruise pier, they do not impact the capability of the pier to accommodate Oasis-class vessels. Hosting the world's largest cruise vessels is particularly important as Tourism Authority expect a significant uptick in cruise arrivals to St. Kitts and Nevis in the years ahead. I am Jacinthia Teixeira reporting for SKN Newsline.